What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prizepicks MLB player props video. Going to be breaking it down, giving you guys a 4-hitter power play to get you winning some money over here on Prizepicks. As always, if you haven't signed up for Prizepicks, would highly recommend you do so. It is a player props website and app where you can win money off of picking the over and under on things like players, strikeouts, pitching out, pitcher fantasy score, hitter fantasy score, hits and walks, total bases, runs and RBIs, first inning runs allowed, etc. Go ahead and use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match deposit up to $100 today. Again, that is code KJK DFS. Go ahead and lock that in, get that free money offer, and start winning some money over here on Prizepicks, guys. And if you are getting very serious about Prizepicks, would highly recommend my Prizepicks MLB premium content package. There's the link below in the description, patreon.com/KJK_DFS. I do offer a Prizepicks MLB package, a DraftKings FanDuel MLB package, and an MLB combo package. If you do play DraftKings FanDuel and Prizepicks, you can get access to both at a discount. So go ahead and check that out if you are interested. And if you enjoy the content, would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. Like goal in this video is going to be 200 likes. And without further ado, let's get into the picks. Let's get into the important stuff here. And for this video, we're going to be targeting Coors Field. If you have not watched my content before, then you might not know this, but if you have, you definitely should if you listen, because the Coors Field effect is going to be in play tonight. If you're not familiar, Coors Field is the best hitting environment in baseball. It's out in Colorado. The air's thinner. The ball does carry better out there. The outfield is massive, so there's plenty of room for the balls to be falling in the gaps. And pretty much every single thing that you could possibly want to be matching up for a hitter is there in Coors Field. And we get two opponents tonight in Coors Field that both have below average pitching. They both have bottom 5 bullpens in the league. And this game comes in with a 10.5 implied total tonight. So it's a spot that I definitely want to be targeting. Colorado Rockies have the 3rd worst bullpen in the league. The Washington Nationals have the 4th worst bullpen in the league. We have Eric Fetty taking on German Marquez. We're going to be talking about some hitters here. So we'll go team by team. First, we're going to be talking about the Washington Nationals. They get to take on German Marquez in the Colorado Rockies bullpen, as just mentioned. There are 13-mile-an-hour winds blowing out to left. It looks like a little bit right to left, but a little bit out to left, which will be helpful if those things can turn around for us. And taking on German Marquez, I want to talk about 2 hitters on the Nationals, and they're both going to be left-handed bats, because if you look at Marquez's splits across the board, he is much better against righties. His K rate's all the way up to a 26.2% clip against righties with a 397 slugging, only a 290 WOBA, but then against lefties, it dips down to a 323 WOBA with a 426 slugging giving up, and he only strikes out left-handed bats at a 19.8% clip. So I do want to be targeting Marquez with 2 lefty bats from the Nationals, and we're going to talk about them here. So pick number 1 is going to be a very talented hitter that I'm sure you guys have heard of before if you've watched any sort of MLB. And that's going to be Juan Soto. I like the over 9.0 hitter fantasy score for Juan Soto tonight. Pick number 1. And pick number 2, we're going to be going with Josh Bell, the over 8.0 hitter fantasy score. Both guys have a ton of power, both hit from the left-hand side of the plate, which will help us with Marquez's splits. Josh Bell is a switch hitter, so he'll get to turn around if there's any bullpen arms that come in. And Juan Soto can just hit anyone. He's Juan Soto, so I'm not too worried about the splits when it comes to him regardless. But those are going to be my first 2 picks on the Washington side of things. And then running it back on the Colorado side of things, I want to go ahead and just be stacking up the top of the lineup here on Connor Joe and Charlie Blackmon. Top 2 guys. I expect the lineup to turn over a bunch. We talked about the weak Washington Nationals bullpen. They have a 5.72 implied run total. So I expect these 2 guys at the top to get lots of at-bats, lots of opportunities to drive in runs. So pick number 1, I'm going to be going with the over 7.5 hitter fantasy score for Connor Joe. And pick number 2, the over 8.5 hitter fantasy score for Charlie Blackmon. And those are going to be my 4 picks. You look at the Eric Fetty numbers as well, very below average. Doesn't really strike out a lot. The ground ball, fly ball stuff's good because of a 440 slugging to righties, a 472 slugging to lefties. So should be plenty of opportunity to be putting the ball in play. We talked about the Coors Field effect. There should be plenty of room for it to be falling in. Get around these bases, score lots of runs tonight, and those are going to be my 4 picks, guys. Wishing you guys all the best of luck tonight on your Prizepicks picks. If you haven't signed up for Prizepicks, go ahead and use that promo code KJK DFS. Sign up today, get that free money offer up to $100. And check out the premium content if you're interested. Link below in the description. Wishing you guys all the best of luck, and we will see you in the next one.